I think you got a case of the drops.
I might have a case of the drops. So there's nothing better in this world than getting out a scream.
Yeah.
Just like takes everything out.
It's good, isn't it?
Well, Beth.
This is what we're doing. We're just eating. This is like,
Listen.
Not only that, it's like the headphones are so loud right now.
Your headphones?
Oh my God. I can hear a pin drop from across the street.
I can actually hear your esophagus like processing that apple.
This is because what you guys touched over at the Brown Jug. You touched it and you guys jacked it up. At one point in the Brown Jug, I had to take a headphone off because it was too loud for me.
I didn't touch a single thing. This is just too much.
I think that's going to come through.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's through.
It's definitely going to come through. I look like a fucking cumulus cloud. I don't know about the shirt. Might have to hang it up.
I like that.
I honestly, I love how it fits. It's like one of these nice, big, baggy, relaxed shirts.
It just looks like you bleached it by accident and you just went with it.
They got my fucking services. We already know how I feel about tie-dye clothing.
You washed your white T-shirt with like a blue shirt.
So now,
like a blue marker.
If this was me, I think this is a good video for you to send around to people. You zoom in on your shirt, like you're laying down on your shirt. And then it zooms out like someone's on the ground looking up to the sky. And then it zooms out and then it's just your cocks out. You can send that to all the girls. All of a sudden, like, hey, happy. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
And then the video zooms out and it's just Nico's cock out.
And then they get a laugh.
Yeah.
They get a good laugh.
They get a good laugh. And it's creative.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to see where the positive in this came from.
Well,
You're creative. You're funny.
Speaking of like pedophiles, well, not really pedophiles, but have you been paying attention at all to the Joe Gatto stuff?
No, I don't know.
Gatto is?
I have no idea.
You know when Practical Joke is? Like he looks kind of like a raccoon.
Yep. Now I know exactly.
That guy?
Yeah, Joe. Didn't he step away from the
show? This is fucking retarded.
What is
I'll get into it after, but yeah, Joe Gatto, it seems like he got in trouble for...
So basically he's this girl he's going back and forth with texting over like a couple days. She wanted to come to the show, meet him at the show. They're flirting back and forth.
Okay.
She's like, oh, get me like a hotel room, whatever. Or come back to my hotel room. They went out drinking. She's like, oh, I'm just out drinking with my friends. I'll meet you at your hotel room after. Goes to meet him at the hotel room after, and then is claiming like, oh, he like manipulated me to get back to the room and then took advantage of me and this and that. It's like...
Did they release the text in its entirety?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, you could see it back and forth?
You could see the back and forth. Well, she's saying, oh, there were other texts he sent, but he deleted them. And that's not how texts work. Like, you could still see. Like, you can delete them from your phone. They're not... My message is not getting deleted from yours.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, it's not only this girl, now all these other girls are coming out. But none of them are saying, like, oh, there wasn't sexual assault, but he, like, groomed me. He was... asking me to like come back to the whole. It's like the dude's a single guy. He's a comedian. He's on the road, and you're talking to him for like 3 days of being flirty back and forth. So it's like, where do we draw the line where we stop putting these girls in jail? Because there's real women out there that get fucked up.
Yep.
You know, so it's like
this was Nico's argument. If you remember when he was out with that girl at the club, he said, like, listen, girls don't get raped. Guys just get lied about. Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, that wasn't the exact quote, but
No, that's what it was.
it was something similar.
Guys, just
I said I was blackout, but I definitely know that I said something around the lines, like nonchalantly, like. And listen, there's no offense to anyone. There are women out there that blatantly try and do it for a check. Like, don't.
They're doing
you
that
can't,
now.
Exactly. You can't. Don't. One way it happens for sure, and it's terrible. Obviously, it's disgusting. But there's also the other side of people that make pretend. So if I'm a girl hearing a girl lie about that just looks terrible. It looks so bad.
It's like, this is why guys get so afraid to even hang out with girls, because it's like, hey, if we're just like, we're talking back and forth and like we're both being flirty.
Yep.
And then I say, oh, do you want to come over? And then you take an Uber ride over to my house and nothing like and then we hook up and then you leave and then you're just like, oh, I was drunk, so he took advantage of me. It's like,
yeah, I mean,
what are we talking about here?
What do you think was going to happen when that Uber ride?
Right.
You knew you'd place.
This is
1:00 in the morning. You Uber into my house.
This is something that like literally.
That's your agreement.
This is just literally something that just, you go through and you think about like everything and anything. Everyone makes their own decisions. Everyone, you can't, you know what I mean? Like everyone's going to do what they want to do at the end of the day. These people want to go ahead and do that. And then maybe something they don't get the answer that they want or the result that they want, so that they result in doing.
Does this feel really dark?
Yeah. No, not really dark.
To me, it does because of my glasses.
Yeah, you got tinted glasses. It's a little darker in here, though. No, I would say natural light. It's a little bit darker in here, but yeah, it's a shame, dude. It just
have every light in the house off.
I think it's the other camera.
Yeah, but there's that, and you have every light in the house off.
It's a good point, Justin. Sometimes you have good points. I'm gonna get up and throw a couple Luces on. Okay, a couple of these Luces on. So I just had my apple. I'm awake now.
Guys. I wish like I could turn the camera around, because there's like the equivalent of the microwave light is on in this house.
Yeah, you're right. You got a good point. You had a good point.
Don't spill anything this time. I don't know if we even got it on camera.
No, we did.
Okay, we'll clip it. But for those just like listening and watching right now, I look over and the cat, Al, has the window open, right? And I'm like, hey, is the cat going to jump out the window? Because there's no screen on it. Wow, much better. And Al goes to get up, puts all his weight on this little table and spills his 15 shots of espresso just all over the ground.
It still smells like espresso.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
Look how
it does look way brighter.
How much brighter it is in here.
Listen, sometimes we make mistakes. The cat almost jumped out the window. I dropped my coffee.
Dude, let the cat fucking jump out the window if it wants to jump out the window. Like I just said,
I think I'm gonna do that.
Everybody makes their own decisions. You gotta live. You gotta live with the decisions that you make. You know what I mean?
I mean, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, one of my work is at a little sub shop in Lynn. Just text me and says, "Hey Al, we have a bit of a problem. A customer paid with a really large bill and basically wiped out all of our change." And it's a picture of her holding $1 million bill. It's like, it's April 1st. We get it. It's April Fool's Day. I hate April Fools. That's all I'm going to write back, because now she's going to think I'm mad at her. So, and that's the type of person that's going to eat her away. So I hate April Fools. That's all you're getting back. April Fools needs to be abolished. Everybody knows what's going on, even though in the middle of that whole thing where I spilt my coffee, I got with an April Fool's joke, and it's kind of pissing me off.
You thought you were going to get coffee. Here's the thing about April Fools with me. I thought we stopped April Fools jokes like in like the 6th grade. 6th, 7th grade.
You stopped.
I thought it was. That's what I thought. But then the company started taking it over. These marketing execs. IHOP changes to IHOB. Do you remember that one? It was like, I'm the International House of Burgers. It's like your pancakes suck and your burgers suck. Actually, no, I'm taking that back. Pancake. They got good pancakes.
They have good pancakes.
They have a great original pancake.
Yeah.
I'll take
IHOP.
Yes.
Yeah, I can take down those pancakes.
I can take them down. You can go down heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember that time you got the chocolate pancakes with the chocolate milk and chocolate sauce on it? That was disgusting.
And then he died the whole ride home.
Yeah.
And,
I like
couldn't figure out
chocolate.
why he didn't feel
I
it.
just had to take a fucking shit, bro. I was drinking. I've been for like the past 24 hours consumed like pizza, Red Bull, and chocolate chip pancakes.
But here's the thing: it's we have a 4-hour drive ahead of us.
We stopped.
It's still the craziest meal ever done on a road trip. I think.
We legitimately have a 4-hour ride ahead of us, and you ate like the thing that is gonna just fuck. You were miserable the whole ride. Like we
Until I got the shit, yeah.
we were 20 minutes into this ride, and you're like, he was like, ugh. He was groaning.
All he wanted to do was like spike a ball outside of
That's it, little Lombardi.
the Lombardi rest stop.
That's all he wanted to do.
That's all he cared about.
That and getting dip. After we got that, after we made that first stop and had to get back on the highway, dude, that was so miserable. I fucking hated myself. Like, this is the longest drive in the fucking world, bro.
Oh yeah, that ride was.
It was the drive there was fucking fun as hell. The drive home sucks, bro.
We filmed the entire podcast the whole way there,
Yeah,
and we still have not made a single clip from that.
they're on
Is
my.
that true?
Yeah, no,
We
that's.
haven't made one.
I have
clip.
the videos on my phone.
I got all the videos.
Then my video, like, I remember my phone burnt out or something.
I made a whole video. It's on our YouTube.
Oh, you changed it to 7 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fucking wild.
Speaking about coffees that I just fucking spilt all over the place, even though now I'm going to put in an Uber Eats order for 13 Diet Cokes from McDonald's because that's the only thing you can do right now. Our girl Tiff from the Brown Jug, she's there every single day.
She's a savage.
She's there every single day at the same time. We pretty much walk in at the same time. Usually when I get there, she's already there and she's talking to the same girl. And they are so retarded, her and this girl. They're so fucking jacked up. They're screaming at each other left and right. I'm like, how does she have this much energy at fucking 8:30 in the morning? They're screaming, they're laughing, they're having a good time. I'm like, why don't they just go in? They legit park like cops. They'll go like back to front.
And
like, you
just
know, like
talk.
one parks pulls in, one bags, and then they're talking to each other.
Yeah.
I'm like, why don't they just go inside? And they sit out there for like 45 minutes. Like, why don't you and your friend go inside?
What are you doing out there watching them for 45 minutes?
Because I've been there at like 9:15 and I know they get there at like 8:30.
What are you doing there at 9:15?
What do you mean? I'll go drop my kid off if I have to go do something.
At the Jug?
No, at Starbucks.
Oh.
At Starbucks, dude. They're out there. It's like
I'm not gonna lie. I was just envisioning the Brown Jug parking lot.
It's actually way funnier if it's a
and I'm
Jug.
just
too.
like,
I swear to God.
No, they're at the same
why
Starbucks every single day.
I'm like, this lady is fucking fried. Why are you at the Brown Jug at 8:30 in the morning, bro? Back to back cop, and then the cop, and then I completely visualized the
Yeah, they
cop
just-
engagement, and I'm like, why are we doing this at this time of the day?
It made no sense.
Do
I'm
you
like,
sell
why are they
fucking
sitting-
drugs?
Yeah,
what are they
today.
doing?
No, it's outside Starbucks. She's just all jacked up. I don't even think she takes a sip of her coffee. She's just all jacked up from like when she wakes up. Today she was just outside screaming as loud as she could. I could hear her in the Starbucks because I had to wait for my order for a little bit. I could hear her just talking as loud as she could, right in the girl's face. So I got out there. I'm like, oh, we got to start a coffee club. They're like, we're here every day.
Yeah,
8:30, we're here every single day.
If Tiff could
Yeah,
be
they love that.
if Tiff could be any quote, Tiff would be, you wake up and you're like, you know, the quote, like, it's time to suck today's dick.
That's her all day.
That's Tiff.
Yeah.
Like, in a nutshell, it's time to suck today's dick.
Yeah. But she gets it done by like 8:32.
Oh, yeah.
Like she's already finished.
Yeah.
You know,
all done.
Yeah. Yeah. She just got energy like crazy, but go to the Brown Jug, Chelsea, Massachusetts.
Pretty sure they're a sponsor
institution.
of this episode.
They are a sponsor of this episode. Even though I got people in my DMs, are they paying you to sponsor? They're absolutely not paying us to sponsor. We just love it so much. That's
So
my
good.
answer.
We loved it so much. We went to a comedy show and it was a 10-person table. And how many pizzas did you get?
I got 10 pizzas. I think
So
you got to get one pizza per person. As just a
Pizza per
standard.
person.
A pizza per person. Yeah. Delicious. The wings were unbelievable. The pizza was unbelievable.
I feel like
every single fucking,
they crush it.
the sausage and garlic. Woo.
They crush it.
Was I burping up the garlic for a little bit? Yes, but guess what?
Who cares?
I love it. It's a reminder of the pizza that I just had.
And like sometimes you just don't want people to talk to you.
Exactly.
It's
That's
like a
most of the time.
perfect defense. Like, hey,
That's most of the
why
time.
don't you get the fuck away from me?
Garlic's good. I like
Garlic's
garlic.
the
Like
best.
I like garlic. No, like every like 1 or 2 ways that it's like maybe done. I don't even really like garlic bread that much. I'm just being transparent, but sometimes garlic in like a chicken broccoli and ziti it's nice.
Yeah.
We have a great.
Other than that,
I love garlic. I could eat it all day long.
I can't.
I'm not sure if you've told
It
this.
never agrees with
I'm
me.
not sure if you've told this story on the podcast before. You might have because we always do that. But for new listeners and people that have been along for the long haul, do you want to tell the Aunt Garlic story?
Oh, yeah. She's just...
Because I think that's so.
I definitely have told it, and I probably told it several times. I don't give a fuck. This is like, she's so delusional that I love it. Our aunt, we were working in the restaurant, and she's got a plate of food, and I believe it was a garlic and oil. I think it was like a garlic and oil, and then she had raw garlic on the side, that uncooked garlic that she just had minced. So it's fresh minced garlic on the side in a cup, and she's scooping it into her thing. And then she's taking a scoop and eating it. And I'm like, what are you doing? She's like,
That's disgusting,
she's
bro.
like, what do you mean? I love garlic. I go, yeah. I go,
tell.
yeah, me too. Like, but I like my garlic cooked.
Yeah, not that much.
And Ian, like, okay, everyone maybe has popped like a peeled clove.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I'm
course.
saying? Like, of course, you've done it before. She's eating scoops of this stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Like, it's not ice cream.
I'm like, you are definitely going to get sick. Like, that would bother my stomach. Cooked garlic even bothers my stomach over time. You're eating raw garlic. She's like, I'm telling you right now, steel trap. She's telling me, I got a steel trap. This never bothers me. I do it all the time. It's great for you. It's great for you. You should do it. I go, Auntie, I appreciate it. I know that's going to fuck me up. Enjoy. I get a call the next morning, maybe 8 a.m. You'll never believe it. I'm like, what? She's like, I was up all night. My stomach was in shambles. I'm like, no shit. You ate raw garlic and it wasn't like a little bit of garlic. It was like scoops. Like she was eating ice cream. Justin's right. Like that's like a perfect way to put it. Just fucking scooping it in her fucking mouth. It was disgusting. So she learned that lesson real fast. Don't eat raw garlic.
You learn that the hard
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
So I felt like I had to bring something up.
I had
Nico, you were missed.
The pole in the cork.
You were missed at this show.
A lot of people were asking for you.
I got a lot of. Where's Nico?
wow, really?
Nico know?
That's very nice.
Yeah, some people like you.
Very nice. Yeah, I guess some people do like me.
We got
That's
a
cool.
lot of where's Nico?
Oh, well, that's very nice. Good representation. What night was that?
Saturday.
Yeah, fucking.
I know you're done on the weekends.
On the weekends, I'm cooked, bro. It's just how I operate right now.
Yeah, but that was a great
word.
time to pull in the cork, even though Nico couldn't come.
Yeah, I had a good time.
They put on a great show. Number one.
I got to meet Danny for the first time. Danny is reached legend status in my book already.
Because he sucked your dick for a little bit.
No.
Because he likes wrestling.
I just like his energy.
Yeah, he's got good energy.
He's like shot out of a cannonball.
Yep. Not like you. Complete opposite of you.
I'm very Eeyore. He is shot out of a cannonball.
Right.
I thought he did great.
He crushed it.
His stand up was really good. I think that's something that he should be doing more.
Yep, I would agree. I think he feels the same way.
Yeah. Brendan looked like a jar of fucking schmuckers.
Brendan can't dress.
No. I need to take him out.
No, he honestly had this on. He had the tablecloth that we have on right now.
Yeah, the tablecloth that we're recording
This
on
is-
is the same shirt. that
This could be his shirt.
Did he have a kilt on?
No.
No, he did have. Did he have a scally cap on?
We need to take
Yeah.
him shopping.
I should have.
No, he's just always in plaid. The kid's just the plaid dad. That's what he calls himself. I'm the plaid
He's
dad.
the plaid dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is tough, bro. I don't want to become the plaid dad.
That's
I don't.
it. He's
I'm
just
not
out there in plaid.
I can't. I can't. That's just not my.
He's
thing.
rolling up his stuff. By the way, okay, I'm not going to drop any name drops, but there was some characters at this fucking thing. So I'm not going to name people's names, but let's just say that there's a kid that's there that he talks like like the guy from Waterboy. He's like, and he's just like saying all this stuff, and you're like trying to keep up with it, and you're like, you can't really understand what he said. At one point during this thing, now this kid was going back and forth to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just put it that way. So everyone knew what was going on. So one point he comes back, and Danny looks at him and is like, dude, you still got some in your nose. It's like, and he's like, oh, damn. And then he's like going like this. And then he takes it out, takes his little Coke booger out, and like offers it to me. Like, you want it? I'm like, what the fuck? I don't do seconds. You think I'm going to do seconds? I ain't even doing first with you, pal. You think I'm going to do your seconds, your Coke seconds, dude?
Bro, that's fucking gross.
He walked up to Mako, the same guy.
That just skeeves me out.
He goes, oh, we used to skate together. You used to tie my skate.
And Michael's like, I absolutely did not tie your skate. But he's like, hey, Michael, you tie my skate. You would tie my skates there that time we were at the thing. And I'm like, at one point I asked him, like, dude,
Bobby Boucher.
yeah, dude, I go, are you like, has anyone ever told you that you sound like you're from like Louisiana? He's like, dude, you think that the first time everyone ever said that to me? Just like that.
The guy's out of his mind.
He's just he's a raging Cajun.
You definitely know who this kid is. If your brother knows, he's on the hockey scene. You definitely know who this kid is.
Maybe, yeah.
He's an electric factory.
He's like short. He's kind of chubby. And
he is a fucking electric factory.
Yeah. He came up to me too. He's like, I see you on the podcast. It's really funny.
Really funny there, boy.
I wish I had an encounter with this person.
Well, you would think he's from like, I'm pretty sure he's from like the heart of Malden. Like, he's Malden. And really? That's how he talks.
That's how he makes no sense.
Yeah, it makes absolutely zero sense.
Sometimes people don't match up with voices.
He left. He had Coke all over him, like all over his sleeves, all over his thing. And then he went up and gave my wife a hug. My wife was like, I was panicking so bad. I walked away. I was like, I thought I was going to get high from just how much Coke was on his sleeves when he gave her the hug. I'm like,
that's crazy. I'm like,
yeah,
bro.
He's probably got like $200 in his fucking fleece jacket right now.
100%.
Oh my God.
On the sleeves of his fleece jacket.
That's not it.
Yeah.
That's never it.
No, that kid's the man though.
I will say this, that bar is like pretty sick. The members bar.
It's very sick.
That's one of the better members bars I think I've ever been in.
And I think it's a dirt cheap membership. Yeah. And I think we were paying like $2 for beers on the members side. So that was kind
crazy.
It was kind of insane. I'm like, that's all it was?
Where was it?
Malden Irish American in Malden. In case you didn't know that.
No, I had no idea.
177 West Street, I believe, is the address.
The only thing I will say I wish that they did was dim the lights a little bit. It's like nobody wants to go to a comedy show. And then
that's why I was shocked. I seen the thing. It was like you're in a living room.
So I think that okay, so I could be 1,000% wrong. I'm sure the Pull and the Cork boys will get into the mentions after. I felt like Gilligan, who was the host of the show, Paul Gilligan, very fucking funny guy.
Yeah.
They're all funny. Will Noonan was there. Sean O'Brien's hilarious. He might have one of the slowest, best sense of humor I've ever seen. Yeah, very slow cadence where Danny's fucking in your face.
I thought he was coaching me. I thought he was like life coaching me while he was up there.
I think that's what he thinks. I think that's what he likes to think. He is life like
coaching me.
He'd be a life coach for Nico probably because he would be
phenomenal.
He's kind of a dummy to himself. Like some of the stuff he does, like he thinks he's always the right and he's always wrong. Kind of like Nico. They're like the same person pretty much. If Nico and Danny, like I don't know how you guys met. That was like two forces that met together. That like were meant to be together. Like you two should be like, if you were in wrestling, you'd be a tag team. You two. Like, okay, that's what it would be. You'd be like the same person. Hawk and Animal. That's them two. I think Paul Gilligan was running that thing because he tried to dim the lights, and then he felt like they were getting louder when the lights were off.
Doesn't make any sense though.
So he wanted. I would agree. I was
going to say maybe they don't have
you want
lights.
The whole show. Yeah, on them. I know
you want it needs to be the lights need to be focused on them, and then the crowd stuff needs to be dimmed.
There's also for the comedian too to like it's definitely like up here thing to not be able to see everybody just like staring at you.
Because people in the back are going to be talking. It's like I don't want to look if I'm performing. I don't want to see the people in front of the bar yapping about nothing while I'm trying to talk.
Yeah, it's gonna mess me up. It's
gonna fuck me up.
Yeah.
That's why the guy was shushing everybody. He was like a madman.
Oh, he was
his whole half is the words that came out of his mouth were shh.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm not gonna lie, I hate
He
that.
put out. He did a lot of fucking time up there. He did a good job. I thought he was good. I thought they were all good. So it was a good show. So I would say check that out. Check out next year. You should definitely try to go to that. Go to their fucking their golf thing. You're probably not even going to be able to get a foursome. Maybe if you're nice enough to me, maybe I'll let you on one of my foursomes. I don't think these two have a shot of getting on one of my foursomes. Jay Hurley, probably shouldn't have said his name. He's getting on my foursome.
I don't even know who that is.
Good. I'm glad. It could have been the kid with the Coke, but I don't know.
Oh,
it could have been.
You said his name.
I know. So maybe I'll go back and bleep that. I probably won't go and bleep that.
No.
I don't think he gives a fuck. So what do you say?
You want to do a foursome?
Yeah, buddy, you want to see me get this ball? You watch me hit this ball. I hit this ball right down the middle.
Yeah,
down the middle.
That guy was fucking out of his mind.
Bro, they scored
I love
a
that
touchdown in that fucking game. He's just rubbing his nipples.
Yeah, fucking maniac. What a great movie.
Great movie, bro.
I watched the Do-Over last night. This came out in like 2016. I didn't even know it existed. Him and David Spade, they like fake their own deaths.
You've never seen this movie?
I never seen it. I watched it randomly last night. It was a good watch.
It's a good movie.
I've never seen that movie.
Have you seen The Wrong Missy yet?
Yes.
I know you have.
What is it?
The Wrong Missy.
No.
Bro.
I was going to text you guys last night for movie recommendations. I was looking for one, but I didn't know if the one was that I wanted to watch is out yet on Netflix with Tom Hardy. I think it's called like I don't know what it's called, but I'm looking forward towards that. I'm looking forward towards Sinners. I definitely want to see that movie. It's like that's like old Western vampires with fucking Michael B. Jordan. They just dropped the new name officially for the next Spider-Man. It's Spider-Man 4: A Brand New Day.
Oh, they're getting away from the home?
Yeah, so now it's just called Brand New Day.
Okay.
That's cool. That the Doomsday, they just released that huge dude, Marvel. Oh my God, a 6-hour live stream where they released an actor every 10 minutes of who's gonna be in the Avengers Doomsday trailer. It was wild. It was awesome though. I guess everybody, of course, was waiting towards the end. You get Channing Tatum back as the Gambit. That's awesome. Original X-Men. But some noticeable people left off was like no Ryan Reynolds, no Hugh Jackman, no Tom Holland, stuff like that. But Sir Ian McKellen making his return to being Magneto. What's that other dude's name? Fucking Cummings. Something Cummings. Al Cummings or something like that? The guy who played Nightcrawler.
Let's come.
Guy that played Nightcrawler. That's exciting. So you got that.
Nightcrawler and what?
X-Men. He's the original Nightcrawler. That was cool movie news. There was something.
Oh, yeah, Alan Cummins.
There was something.
Okay, yeah. I know who it is. Oh, Alan Cummins is the guy from, what's it called?
Yeah. Bro.
Trader. The Trader show that's on Amazon.
Yes.
That's what all the girls know him from.
Yeah. He's good, though.
Yeah, he's good. He's good and stuff. He's a great character actor.
No Jean Grey. That girl, whoever played Jean Grey, she's not. They didn't put her in that. There's obviously gonna be some couple of surprises, but that's not until like
Deadpool. You think
2026? Again, there was no Ryan Reynolds chair. There was no Hugh Jackman chair. The last chair that they showed was Robert Downey Jr., of course. But like, there is fucking dude. I don't know. I have no idea how in the world they got this many people to do one movie. I don't know how they do that.
Yeah, they paid them fucking an obscene amount of money.
But how do you get over 30 people in this, like, on the same time frame schedule? I'm sure not everybody obviously is in the same room at once, but at one point they're gonna have to be.
Well, I think because they have the
Endgame or Infinity War, bro. You remember that seeing the behind the scenes, like everybody in one fucking studio.
Dude, I think it's because they keep their shit on a schedule for that reason. Like they're not filming for 1 year from today, probably, or whenever they are. So they already know they're filming 1 year. They're gonna move all their shit around because it's probably the highest paid that they're gonna get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people are like, okay, I'm not gonna fucking fuck with Marvel.
No, it's gonna be one of the highest grossing movies.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. They all are.
They'll move their indie shooting movies or some of the other stuff around Marvel. Is the way I would look at it.
Yeah, they put off Beyond, and then the next. I don't know if you guys watched Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, so fucking unbelievably great animated movies, but they just
first one was way better than the second.
They put it off. I agree with that. They put it off another year, 2027. So
I'm sure this is riveting to the listeners. They just want to know when every single Marvel movie's ever been released.
well, that's all recent. That's just all recent
We're
stuff that's
talking
happened.
about stuff that's coming out in 2027.
Yeah, it's like 2.5 years. Like, I'll be dead by then. I'm not hitting 2026.
There's a chance that I'm not going to make it to Doomsday. I am going to be Doomsday.
There's a chance I don't make it to Easter right now.
I mean, you
He's
just
getting
gotta
surgery. He's getting surgery right before.
Do you have a date?
16th
Of April.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it is possible I don't make it to Easter.
It's not really that
Easter-
invasive of a surgery is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing it's not that bad. They just pull a sleeve over your stuff and then you'll be fine in a couple of days.
They go with me with 6 robots.
Yeah, little baby robots. That's not a big
Just little baby robots.
Could be open heart surgery.
Well, what happens is they just don't know how big the hernia is. So because the hernia is in my chest. So when they go inside, if it's bigger than they were seeing, because it slides, so it could be bigger, could be smaller. That depends on where it is. They might have to do a full cut. Like they cut you fully open.
Yeah.
So we don't know yet. I won't know either until I wake up or I don't wake up.
I would say it's going to be smaller than he thinks. That's my opinion because he's always so negative. I think that he doesn't think positive.
Dude,
so.
it's also technology nowadays is fucking crazy. They like go into people's knees. They make like a fucking 2-inch incision. It's like go through all
Insertion. Yeah, you got it.
What is it? Incision?
Yep, you got it. You got it there. You got it, dude.
I'm there, bro.
Yeah.
You got there.
I'm there. I'm getting sophisticated.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the right word. You used it correctly.
That was
Really
good.
not. I just found out what intellectual awareness was yesterday.
From who?
A female mentioned it to me.
But here's my question.
Maybe I always knew what it was. I just didn't know
Do
the
you
word.
know what intellectual means?
No, honestly, I forgot already, but I did learn about it yesterday.
Do you
So you
know what
learned about it, so you can process it.
Do you know what awareness means?
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you knew what intellectual means and you know what awareness means, you put
I don't really know what an intellectual means. I'm not going to lie. I get it confused with like the galaxy because it sounds like that.
It does sound like it could be like, the like one of the
Extraterrestrial, those two really be fucking
what
around.
about intellectual property? Now I'm going to really just fuck with you.
Do I have any of that?
yeah, technically.
Yes, you do.
IP. You never heard of IP?
Like an IP address?
Nope.
Okay, what we're recording right now is intellectual property. We own it.
It's Bad Brains IP.
So intellectual is personal. I'm just going to look it up.
No, intellectual is like kind of like, I would say like smart
like
or
a scholar, somebody who's intelligent, somebody who is
But if you're
well
intellectual,
taught,
I don't think anyone's ever described you as intellectual.
like somebody that graduates from
The
Harvard.
knowledge that a function is impaired in oneself, encompassing the understanding of the wow. I wish somebody had intellectual awareness. I'll tell you that. I knew that I liked this definition. It's a good one. Okay, so it's understanding that there's something wrong with somebody, right?
No,
It says the function is impaired in knowledge that a function is impaired in oneself. Oh, me. I know that there's something wrong with me. Is that what that is?
no. You're even reading the definition wrong, I think.
How the fuck am I reading the definition wrong? It's not in Hebrew, dude. It's in English. It literally says the knowledge that a function is impaired with oneself, encompassing the understanding of
He's
the
reading
extent.
intellectual awareness.
Yeah.
Not intellectual.
Yeah. What?
Oh, okay.
Come on, man.
Well, like, okay, so like
Then there's
an
levels of
adjective
self-awareness.
relating to the intellect. Noun, a person possessing a highly developed intellect. So it's someone that's smart.
Yeah.
No.
Intellectual knowledge, I would say, is that you know your own capabilities.
Yeah. Intellectual awareness.
It says here the knowledge that a problem exists.
Who told you this?
What do you mean? This is Google.
It's not that fucking cunt that you were dating before, right?
No.
Back talking to her and she's fucking dropping this shit on you.
Nope.
You have no intellectual awareness.
No, she has no.
Trying to
First of
confuse
all,
my boy.
First of all, I'm not. Yeah, let's not get it twisted. That person has no intellectual awareness. We won't mention their name. Fucking Diablo, no intellectual awareness.
Diablo, I like that.
I do like that. That's good.
Emergent awareness, the ability to recognize the problem when it's actually happening. Okay, anticipatory.
I guess none of us knew what intellectual awareness is. Then.
Yeah. So guess what? You learn something new every day.
I guess you learn something new every day.
You know what I mean? But yeah, that's good. What else? Anything else is new? What else is new?
All right, Nico, let me ask you this question.
Sure.
What did you think about Justin telling your mother to fuck off? Honestly, because
what are we doing?
I'm just asking.
I personally didn't think that you were going to bring that up.
I mean, it's out there, so it's like, why not bring it up?
It's actually not out there.
It's not. It's not out there.
It was in a family group chat.
Yes.
It's out there. So we don't have to get into every backstory. This is in a family group chat.
Yeah. So
I think that it relates to all three of us. Actually, it doesn't relate to me at all.
the best way for me to put it is like where I'm at and like what I'm trying to do. Like right now with me, I'm trying to like hone in. This has nothing really to do with this situation, but I'm just trying to hone in. I'm really not trying to like, outburst in emotion and all that. I think, I've made decisions off of emotion that I've regretted or that I shouldn't have done. And so when I look at that, obviously it hurt me. It pissed me off, but I could understand. There's two sides to everything. I just think in my retrospect from my shoes, if I was to do it, and if my father, just theoretically, if my father was ever here, that I'd said that to, your late mother or your mother, my dad would fucking murder me, like just fuck me up. So obviously, it is what it is. I think Justin just kind of got caught up and just kind of got a little bit pissed off and just let it fly. I think he knows that he shouldn't have done that. And that's that. I think that's.
I called and talked to her.
Oh, good. Awesome.
I called her the next morning.
Okay. Yeah. That's
how intellectually aware of you, Nico, to just, try to work on yourself,
I mean, what am I going to, I get it. Listen, I looked at it, it's not like he went off, they went back and forth, and did she piss him off? 100%. Like, but does it, do two wrongs make a right? That's the same difference. It's the same thing, dude. It is what it is. It's all like, good.
It's always hard to hear people's tone of voice through a text message. We all know that. Me saying, oh, fuck off. Is like, oh, fuck off. It's not go fuck yourself.
I don't know, Justin. Now I feel like instead of just saying you lost your temper.
Al, do not do what I know what you're about to do.
No, of course.
Peel back the tuna can, Al.
I'm just saying.
Like, you asked me a question.
I got your answer. And now Justin's trying to say, oh, you just said fuck off.
No, Justin is trying to say, I get it. Because I have been, again, that I have moved off of impulse and emotions off of Justin's text messages. There's no denying that at all. I can't tell fucking tone through text. I always say that. It's tough. It's terrible to decipher. So I totally get it. If he meant it more in like a, fuck off. I get it.
She thought I was trying to shit on Marco by saying my dad.
I get it. I understand what you're saying.
I get both sides.
Which is why she got defensive.
Listen, obviously we probably shouldn't be telling, the elder statements, the elder aunts, seniors, even though your mother's pretty young. We shouldn't be telling them to fuck off. Agree. I think we can all agree to that. I think Justin would agree to that too. So that's just something like it's a line you don't step to the older people. That's what I would say to that. Justin, my only point to Justin is instead of Justin just being like, hey, I probably shouldn't have said that. Because I had
a full conversation with her.
Yeah. I think in general though, like if Justin just admits, right, even if he just admitted right here that like he probably shouldn't have said it, it would have been fine. But now he's trying to say that he's just like, oh, fuck off. And then he left the group chat. Like you tell, if someone's bothering you for 1 second, like if Nico was busting my balls, I'd say, oh, fuck off, dude. Like that's not how Justin was saying it in the group chat. He was actually mad. I think you can agree to that.
Of course I was mad. Okay. I'm dealing with the kid who had a fever for 2 days.
I get it.
The kid's been sick. His mother's at work. I haven't been able to put him down once all day. The entire day. He's just super needy and a sick child.
I'm just happy to hear, not to cut you off. I'm just happy to hear that you called, because I feel like we don't want to keep, I know this kid wants to keep making you talk about it.
I know, I'm done talking about it.
You did.
I just want to see what you were feeling. I wanted to see how he was feeling.
You brought it up to even begin with.
But I want to see how he was feeling.
No, I know what you want. What you really wanted to do was cause an argument on this podcast.
And maybe potentially have me flip this table.
That's what he wanted.
Guys, I could easily start up. I could have broached that in a totally different way and got you guys fighting in 2 seconds.
I understand. You asked me a question. I think Justin handled it the right way.
I think
And
two wrongs definitely don't make a right. Was I pissed off? Absolutely. Telling me that I need to go to therapy and I'm making everything about me just because the same day happened to fall my father's death day that my grandmother's birthday was. I wasn't trying to undercut Marco. And then you keep going. And I'm like, all right, nobody cares. And then you keep going, and then I fuck off. Like,
yeah,
I get group chat. Now, who's going to put him back in the group chat?
No, I'm not going back.
He's never going back.
It could have been a lot more malicious.
He's going to hear everything through Sabrina.
It's all
Sabrina's
gravy.
Still in it, so
it's all gravy. We're family at the end of the day.
Me and her had a 40-minute conversation.
Yeah, I'm glad.
That's all.
You needed to do that.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, I'm wicked happy to hear that. My mood's totally changed about the whole thing here and that. That's great.
I called her because the first thing I did, I woke up and called her.
Good. That's awesome.
I'm not a bad guy.
No, you just had a bad moment.
People have bad moments.
That's all.
I don't think it should define who I am as a human being for the rest of my life.
Hey, Justin, I totally feel you. I don't always have my fastball. Shouldn't definitely define me. But if you want to hold it against me on your way out, go ahead. Sounds great.
I really wanted a fight to start right there. Like just them two just start fist fighting. That's
I know
exactly
you did.
why I brought it up.
I really
know you did.
I really don't want to even hold that type of energy in me anymore.
If I wanted to, I would show the text, Justin, that you sent me on the side. Then it would be a huge fight.
What text?
We need a new topic. Why? It's been 2 weeks, bro. It's been 2 fucking
2
weeks.
dude. What's happened in the 2 weeks?
Baseball has started, or you don't have to talk about it. Who gives a fuck? We're not going to talk about it.
Raffy's on it.
No. What we need to talk about are these bats.
I'm addicted. I'm not going to lie.
Torpedo bats? They've been around, though. I've seen torpedo bats last year.
I'm not going to lie.
I'm pretty sure that Stanton used one in the playoffs last year.
Super addicted to betting on baseball, which is terrible.
Well, I hope you're not betting Rafael Devers to get a hit.
Absolutely not. I bet 2 people to hit a home run for $5 to win like $380. It's just fun. No, to get a home run.
Did it hit? Is what I'm saying.
No, I haven't hit one.
You got to be doing the Yankees,
dude. That game. And then what's the worst thing about betting is when you bet and then after you miss, you go on Instagram, and from all the sports books, it's like $5 to win $7,500, and those people picked Goldschmidt, Judge, Bellinger, Jazz. I'm like, next ticket, $10 to win fucking 18,000. Goldschmidt, Judge, Bellinger, Volpe, Jazz. I'm like, some dude sat there and picked the whole fucking Yankees lineup to all hit home runs. $20 bonus bet to win $36,000.
Yeah, it doesn't even make sense.
The fucking thing cashed before the 5th inning.
Yeah. Doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't make it makes sense because of the bats.
I know. But
you keep trying to bring up the bats, and Nico refuses.
No, we can talk. We can talk about the torpedo bats, bro. It happened 3 or 4. But this is dating back. You've said it. They've been around.
They hit 3 home runs right off the first 3 batters.
Yeah, well, that guy shouldn't fucking throw the ball also down the middle of the plate. How about that? How about that? You fucking retard.
Yeah.
How about let's not throw a 96 mile an hour fucking fastball down the middle to a guy that's 6'7", and by mistakenly, you're in probably the most hitter-friendly ballpark in the MLB by 1,000, bro. By 1,000. You hit a high fly ball, pulling it left or right in Yankee Stadium, it's gone. It's gone. It looks effortlessly. You think it's just a coincidence that fucking 6 different guys went yard? No. Look at the home runs. They're not even fucking bombs.
Like there was an equivalent of my life where I could use a torpedo bat. Like I wish like.
So you think it's cheating? Or you think they went to juice balls? That's my question.
It's like there's something. They're trying to make baseball more exciting.
I think it's more juice balls.
I think it's
juice
balls too.
I think it's juice balls.
There's something going on.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now though. If these companies, and Marucci's going to be releasing one, they're releasing one soon, they're saying, a torpedo bat, they would have so many sales right now because it's all everyone can talk about. These torpedoes bats.
I think if you're a competitor out there and you don't already have a torpedo bat, you've lost.
Yeah.
You should have already been onto that. If you known that's because for 3 to 4 years, I think.
Yeah, they've been trying them out.
They worked with an MIT physician.
Yep.
That fucking figured out. All they did is take. It's like if you took like the meat on a burger and like distributed it more. So they distributed more wood to where you get more contact, opposed to where you don't want it. So that's why they took it off the end of the bat. We all know you hit it off the end of the bat, or if you hit it on the inside, your fucking hands are broken.
Yeah.
And you can't just sit there and be like, cheating. Like, dude, other people around, Adley Rutschman, the kid that fucking plays for the Orioles, he had 2 home runs opening day. He was using a torpedo bat. No one's talking about him.
What do you think's worse, the torpedo bat or the
Deflategate?
I'm sticking with baseball.
Oh, okay.
Was it like 3-4 years ago? Whoever won the World Series, it was signal stealing. They were doing the thing.
Signal stealing. Those guys are fucking cheaters. That's
worse?
cheating, bro. Yeah. That's cheating. They're taking they had a guy out in center field fucking picking up the sign, and then you're banging on a trash can.
I like it.
You're banging on a trash can to tell the people up at the plate. Baseball sign stealing is a game in its own.
Yeah.
That is a game in its own.
You just can't
if you're up at bat and I'm on second base, I'm going to come back to the dugout. And when you get to an advanced level, you're all talking as a team to try and figure out what's going on. Because remember, the pitcher and the fucking catcher are the only people that know what's going on. So if you can get inside on that, dude, they do that all day long. You pick up on pitch tips, where their gloves are and all that shit.
Yeah.
You're out in center field with a legitimate like GoPro type camera. I mean, that's cheating, bro. They're all fucking pieces of shit. I know one of them's on our team now, which I fucking love him, but you're still a piece of shit for that.
Do you want anything from McDonald's?
I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Because I'm
just getting some soda. I need the soda. I thought I put it in, but I didn't put it in.
You didn't put it in?
Chance. Cookies, anything?
Yeah, you got a McGriddle?
Nope. It's too early.
What are you talking about?
Dude.
What? It's 11:24.
A McGriddle? Isn't that a breakfast sandwich?
Yeah. They're not still doing breakfast?
No, dude. I feel like this is Big Daddy. That got released in like 1998.
Yeah, I think they're done with breakfast, but I think 11 o'clock.
You get lunch. Do you want anything?
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm going to do a food court today. So
where you going?
I'm not sure yet.
What do you think?
I have a whole list.
Square Deli.
Where's that?
Everett.
Is it good?
Get the pizza. You're gonna go.
I need a not guilty somewhere. It's like, do I have to force a not guilty? Not force like a. But
you gave. What do you mean a not guilty's bad?
I mean, I'm sorry. I need to force a guilty. Not a.
You
force,
gave a guilty.
I feel
you
like
forced a guilty for modern.
No,
you forced
I did
a guilty.
not. I said guilty of fanboys.
But that's getting too gimmicky. People found that it's just guilty.
Guilty of fanboys. It says.
You said you'd rather have cleansed.
No, Al. Oh, you're sending him to Elm Street to get a guilty?
No, I didn't say it. He's saying he wants to do.
No, I'm saying.
Because that place is fucking cool.
I'm saying all the videos I've been doing have been coming up not guilty.
Yeah, you gotta go. You gotta go the other way, dude.
Why don't you just go to Yelp's worst list and you can definitely.
I have some bad ones, but I'm gonna have to go to Boston.
There's definitely ones around here, dude. I can give you a whole list off here.
I'll give you one right now. Papa Jack's. Why don't you go there?
They were good back in the day.
I used to love Papa Jack's back in the day.
Fuck you.
But you got to realize too, he has really bad taste.
Oh my God.
I know, but he also eats more. He'll eat more. Maybe not now, maybe not now, dude. You're plainer than me, and
He's always had like a weird set of taste buds, I would say.
I could fucking legitimately demolish 17 tuna fish sandwiches.
You want something
right
put
now.
in the order right now?
No, they don't have fucking McGriddles, right?
No.
All right.
A burger, fries.
No.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Well, I have to put something in because I can't just give.
Okay, bro. So get me 2 McDoubles with cheese and ketchup. Only. Please.
Individual items, McDoubles. Double McCrispies?
Al.
This is where we're at. Put your regular order in. Let's get that for the camera.
Well, what?
We want your regular. We want your regular McDonald's order.
Ketchup and what?
Cheese.
Put your regular
no
McDonald's
onions, no
order.
pickle.
No
you gotta
tomato.
do
Nothing.
it right.
None of that bitch. My regular order. These orders are crazy. I've been cutting back though. I've been doing good.
Put your regular McDonald's order in.
Order
I can shame you on that.
Order again. 2 McDoubles, 2 McChickens, a medium French fry, orange Fanta drink. Just want to let you know, doing buy one get ones, BOGOs. So I picked up a 10-piece McNugget, got a free one, and I stopped doing this, but I used to get. This is how fat you want to see fat. I used to get an Oreo McFlurry, add M&Ms, add hot fudge, extra Oreos crumble. I also then used to get an M&M McFlurry, add Oreo, add extra M&Ms and hot fudge. So
Wait, why wouldn't you just get two of the same one?
So wait,
'Cause I'm a
I got
cunt.
2 McCrispies and 2
You're doing the
McDoubles.
same thing.
What else do you want? 2 McCrispies.
bro, I don't want 2 McCrispies. This when I'm not eating my legitimate order right now. I have to golf late. I'm gonna shit my pants.
Who are you golfing with?
Few of my boys.
Nice. Where you guys going?
I think Unicorn or King Rail.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Only 9 holes. Did you go yesterday with Mark Lewis?
I did.
How was he?
Mark Lewis was it was tough. I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. He wasn't bad. He was great off the tee, but the conditions, bro, from the rain, golf courses are just fucking ugh.
You can't judge a golf course at this time of year.
Oh, bro, the ball's not going anywhere.
I know.
It's just sitting into the ground.
Well, the ground's still cold.
What tees did you play a little bit closer up? That would have been the smarter thing to do.
We played LA Whites.
The whites, yeah. You should be playing whites anyways.
I hate when we're hitting from whites and then Marco out of just on one random hole's like, I'm going to drive from blue.
Yeah, you tell him that's illegal.
So I did. And he was just like,
Tell him that's illegal.
he goes, I don't give a fuck. And I'm like, that's fine. You don't have to give a fuck. I just don't want to hear you talk about this fucking golf shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
then don't.
No, he's lost.
Or like this round. I have no problem with them. I'm glad the kid's working at golf and all that. But like that is, I just know that from me playing golf, that's blatantly illegal. You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't be judging.
Just so you can take out your driver. Like,
Right.
what the fuck? Don't you think everybody would probably do that?
Yeah, then they would.
I'm sitting here with a fucking 5-wood, dude, struggling to get off the box. Why don't you try that?
That's why he's doing it. But that's why he'll never be able to play real golf until he starts doing that.
Dude,
Because you have to be able to hit the whole bag.
that course that we played at that time was so nice, bro. Indian Ridge.
Oh, you played at Indian Ridge? I let you play at Indian Ridge?
Yeah, you did let me play that.
That's shocking.
I owe you an 18 from it.
You owe me a lot of stuff. That's fine. You still owe me that 500 from 2 years ago.
And then the other 100 for something else that I lost.
Are we going to do Father's Day golfing? I didn't get to do it last year.
We didn't get to do it either.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, we did. It rained, bro.
Yeah, it rained.
Oh my God. And then Al was vouching for you, saying he's like, Justin wouldn't leave. Did you
I
say
would've
Justin
never
would
left.
not
I
leave?
said that. I said he would never leave.
You said Justin would have never left. There was a few people that left.
Yeah, I would.
My father, bro. This fucking you can't. This fucking my dad, man, just loves golf. He just loves golf, Al. You see the text message you sent? He's
Yeah.
like, I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Bring on the
Yeah.
challenge.
He's like, I just got these irons with this shaft to get club fitted here. Just
fucking
got these.
kid.
He's ready to roll.
MBTA must be fucking dishing it out,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
This dude's, my dad goes to all these different fucking places, but I'm so happy for him to like find, and I knew he would love golf as soon as he got
What's
into
like
it.
his work schedule like? Does he
works a
super
lot,
early?
bro.
Yeah, but super early.
Overnight.
and overnights. So like we did Flow last Wednesday.
Yeah.
He left Flow and he worked the Seaport. He worked from 11 p.m. to I think 8 a.m. Just letting guys on the tracks. He's got to be there doing the stuff. So that stuff sucks, bro. There ain't. And you're that. You're older, so like
Yeah,
your sleep.
it's not.
Your sleep is like so much more valued in your comfort. But listen,
He's a dog.
He's a dog, and it's not always promised either. Sometimes like OT just goes away.
Yeah,
but
You got to take it.
he's got to be close to
yeah.
retirement age.
I think he needs another like 12,
No,
10, 12.
how
10,
old
12.
is he?
I don't know how old my father. Oh, my father's 30 years older than me, so 60. Oh, my father's gonna be. Is my father gonna? Wait, did my father just turn 60? My father just turned 60.
Retirement age is like 3 more years, 12 years.
I know, but you got to be in for a certain amount of time. He got
Not
in there.
when you-
he got in there late.
Not how. That's okay.
That's
so when
different. That's different. You said.
It depends on how old you are when you get in. Like, let's say I got a job at the post office. Normally, you need like 10 years. If I got in and I was 56 years old and retirement, it was 5 years away or whatever that math is, I would only need those 5 years.
No, this is untrue. This is untrue. You still need the time, but there's some places that force you to retire, but it doesn't mean you're going to get retirement. So if you went at 56, it's a stupid job to get. I'm pretty sure this is how it works because
I don't think
if they force you to retire at 65,
At least
that would
at
only
the-
give you 9 years.
At least at the post office is not like
Theoretically, if I was to go and get a job at the MBTA right now at 30 years old, I would have to be there for 25 years. I would
I think it's only 20 at the MBTA. But
call
yeah.
our post office correspondent.
I could call the MBTA correspondent. We got correspondents everywhere.
I could.
Do you want me to call somebody?
Yeah,
Should I call the MBTA correspondent?
You got one?
Well, his father.
Your father want to be on the podcast though?
He don't know what the fuck's going on. It's not like he's going to fucking say something racist or something.
That's true. Yeah, the other one, you're right.
So what am I asking him before I call him?
Does your phone go in there?
Yes. What should I ask him?
Ask him how long it takes to retire at the.
Yeah, but like,
how many years in?
Because this guy's gonna fucking talk, so we got to make sure.
But
we gotta make sure we go in a straight line because this could go fucking crazy.
Yeah.
but it also matters what age you get in. So it's like, let's say,
But no, ask him how long it takes to. This is this line of question.
usually 10 years.
So I just talk and he can hear.
Yeah, it's usually 10 years, but it's different if you,
Hello.
Hey, Dad.
What's up?
What's up? I had a question for you.
Yeah.
When are you due to retire at the MBTA? Like, how many years do you have to have in?
25.
25, no matter when you start, right?
Yep.
Okay. So in order to get like the full, you have, what is it, like 75% of your paycheck?
80.
80. Damn. All right. How many more years you got?
I won't make it to 25. I started too late. So I think I'm going to work till 70. So that'll only give me 17 years because I started at 53.
And now since you get 17 years, do you get like a certain percentage at least still?
Yeah.
You get
but
less.
I'll probably. So what is it? 20? So I would need 8 more years. So say I did 2/3 of it. So instead of getting 80, I might get 60.
Oh, I mean, at least you get something.
You get 60. You get 80% of your best 3 years.
Oh, okay. You get
know what I mean?
Okay, right.
So when I first started working there, I started out at $30 an hour.
Okay.
When I finish, I'm already at level 4. I get 2 more raises to go. I'll max out at $65 an hour.
Wow. All right. So that's where the iron is coming from. And the good thing is they call it vested, like VES, like you're wearing a vest. Vested means you need 10 years at the MBTA to get vested. Number one, that qualifies you. Say you quit after 11 or 12 years, you can still collect something from the MBTA. Okay.
That's what vested means.
Yep.
Right. So, if I would, because at year 10, usually any position you have at the T, by your 10th year, some positions are even better. It only takes 6 years to reach top pay. But my department, construction inspectors, my union is engineers and architects. It's 10 years to reach maximum pay. I'm in year 7 right now.
Ah, okay.
So, and I'm at $54.95 an hour. I'm going to get $3 and change raise at the end of this year.
Hell yeah.
So it'll bring me to 57, almost 58. And then I get another one in 2 years. I get bumped up to, right now they're making 62, 63 an hour, the top maxed out guys. But I'm saying with the cost of living, by the time I get there, it'll probably be like 65 an hour.
Damn. All right. Thanks.
Yeah,
someone had a question. That's why.
Oh, all right. Like Joey Garino got in good. He's young.
Right.
He's in the sign department. He's killing it. And he does good.
Yeah.
He'll be all set by the time he's in his 40s.
Yeah, 40, right? That's why I said 40, 50. If theoretically, if you got in at 25, 30, you'd be done by 50, 55.
20. If you got in at 25 years old, you're done at 50 years old.
Not bad.
You can go get a
pay.
job. You get a job somewhere else.
And you still collect a check?
Yeah.
Wow.
You get you get your 80% check from the T, and then you go work at a golf course, and whatever you make there is gravy too. That's how guys do it.
All right.
Yep.
Good chop up.
You know what I meant to tell you? Speaking of jobs, they are opening. It's not Flow Golf. I forget the name of it. in the assembly row. It's not open yet. The windows are all like, with the nice signage on it, coming soon, such and such, indoor golf simulator facility.
Awesome. Okay. I'll check it out over at Assembly Row.
I'm going to drive by now. It's on the last road, like I think that goes toward the train station, the Assembly Row station, whatever that street is.
Right.
There's like Mike's Pastry on that street, Capital One Cafe, Ruth Chris Steakhouse.
Yep.
When you drive down, you drive down that street, look on the left. There's the Tate Bakery, Tatte.
Tate.
Like that fancy bakery.
Yep.
Best brownies in the world in that place. Unbelievable brownies. But it's right next to that. That's how I noticed, because I pulled over last week. It was freezing cold. I wanted a hot chocolate. I went in there and I looked and I was like, wow, they're opening a simulator store here.
That might not be
I'll
bad
go
for
by
you.
now.
Okay.
I thought right away for you. I go, this would be perfect. Get a job like the kid Nick has up at Flow Golf.
Yeah. Work at like the front or something like that. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's scheduling, whatever. You learn how to work the machines and all that shit. Set people up.
Yep. That's actually very good. That's dope. If you go by there, just let me know what it is.
I mean, and it's 5 minutes from your house.
Yeah, that's even better.
You know what I mean? Let me, I'm right here in Wellington Circle. I'm actually cutting right through Assembly Road to go back to Charlestown.
Okay.
I'll drive by. I'll get the name. I'll send it to you.
Awesome. All right, Dad.
All right.
Bud.
It's Good Time Golf, by the way, is what it's called. Good Time Golf.
Good Time Golf.
Right next to Tate Bakery. Tate Bakery has a great brownie, a terrible coffee. I'm all in on your father. Your father's the best, dude.
Your father,
and we knew it was going to go that long, too.
I knew it. I told you what I say. You guys didn't catch like when he tries to get off topic and talk about it. He's like, so my union, that's architects, that's engineers. Like, all right, hone it back in. But he did a pretty good job of breaking that down.
You know who's got it all set? Joey Garino.
Joey Garino's
Joey G.
He's skilled, bro. Yeah, he's in so that kid, he does all the signs. Yeah. All the detours, all that stuff. He gets all that. Like, dude, what a nice gig.
Let's hope no one in your family listens to this. Is like, why did he not tell his father he was being recorded?
Yeah.
Because I knew he wouldn't have talked.
I know he didn't say nothing.
He didn't say anything crazy. He really broke it down for you how it works, and we now know how much my father makes, and why my father has a brand new set of irons that are just crafted in a lab. But
honestly, that is great money for MBTA.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of almost think we're on the podcast. We'd be like, hey, why don't we have a call?
Give me that. Let's see how much Merck's making an hour.
What?
I'll call Merck.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll call Merck. We'll be like, hey, Merck.
Yeah, because they see each other now. Yeah, my dad and Merck like talk. They know each other now.
Well, Merck's a supervisor, no?
Merck sucks everyone's dick. That's his motto. That's what he does.
He's probably not even going to answer.
Dude. Damn, 60. So if you're making $58 when you do overtime and it's time and a half.
Oh, yeah.
What's up? Don't say nothing too racist. You're on the podcast.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Yeah. Quick question. Well, when can you retire with the MBTA? How many years you got left?
Like 9, 10. Why?
No, just wondering because I'm thinking about releasing those blackface pictures from when you were at Halloween. Like maybe we can get that fucking whole passion taken from your ass.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
What is
We lived in a different era. That's why.
Was a different era.
Yeah. The different times back then, So
you got 9 years left, dude? You've been there for that long? Kid. 16 years, you've been?
Well, he started.
No, I got 14 in. I only got to do 23.
You only got to do 23.
Oh, yeah. He is different. When he got in, they changed all the stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We just talked to Nico's father, who had nothing but bad things to say about you. And he's got like another 16 years left, I think.
Yeah. I've hung out with Nico's dad over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does a lot of nothing too.
Yeah.
We're both just there collecting a check, basically.
That's it. Yeah. You ready for tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get
your
some
oxygen tank. You got your oxygen tank.
I'm going for a 30 piece tonight. I had 21 last week, so I'm gonna go for a 30.
Mark was shooting the lights out last week. Yeah. There's only 5, dude. There's only 5. So me and you on the same team is definitely a disadvantage.
Wait, there's only 5 players this week?
Yep.
So you have to play the entire game.
And the 2 best players are gone.
You're dead.
No, Merck's thinking he's up in the top.
I am going to this game.
You can't go.
Buddy, I might be one of the leading scorers on the team.
Where's the game?
I know,
Merck?
dude. You've been hitting shots.
Merck, where's the game?
Hill School, Revere.
Hill School and Revere.
6:30.
No, where
6:30 game?
Where is
No,
it?
I don't have time to stretch.
It's
Where
a
is it?
7:30. Merck.
Where is it
It's a
really,
7:30.
Merck?
What do you say?
Where's the game really?
The Hill School.
The Hill School.
I don't believe it.
I don't care if you go. We're gonna get fucking torched today because we're gonna run out of gas in the first 10 minutes, Merck. No subs.
Yeah, I got about maybe 5 runs up and down, and then I'm laboring.
We need Merck to get 15 points in the first 10 minutes and we'll be okay. That's it. Just keep feeding Merck and then until his legs get tired.
Merck, what's the line set tonight? What's the line set? 22.5?
For points scored?
Yes.
No, I think a realistic number would be 14.5.
Okay. All right.
That's a realistic number, but fucking hammer the over.
I'm taking the over.
I'm putting up at least 25 shots tonight.
I think a better line is how many shots has Merck taken from inside the 3-point line? I'm going to put that at 0.5.
Well, I almost
takes threes.
Just chucks threes.
I almost
He's like
blew my
Philip Seymour
hamstring last
Hoffman.
week.
Oh my god,
Dude, at one point he pulled up from like Steph Curry zone, pulled up and chucked a 3 and we were all jacked up. You hit it too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on one last week.
Yeah, last week was a special night.
He's like that dude. You ever see that fat guy that just balls out on Instagram?
Spice Adams.
Oh, the redheaded guy?
Yeah, the redheaded guy. That's Merck.
That dude's a hooper. He's way better than me,
Yeah,
though.
way better than you. That's true.
Yeah. But I also got like 80 pounds on that dude. He's not even a real fat guy.
You think you got 80 pounds on that guy? Are we thinking of the same guy? That
he's
guy
soft,
was big.
dude. He's soft.
He's soft. He said
He's
soft.
a soft fat dude. I got like that heavy, bulky fat dude. You know?
You're like a piece of lead.
Yeah, I'm like a Vince Wilfork fat dude. Like my shit's just sturdy, you know?
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Where are you today? You on the truck?
I'm about to get on top of the truck. I gotta load the truck, you know?
All right. Go load that truck.
Some
little
people,
boy.
some of us gotta work, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but this kid, no one works harder
We
than
all
Merck
don't have
lately.
it. We all don't have it like you guys, you know?
Yeah, that's
Easy.
true. That's
Easy
true.
peasy.
All right. I'll see you tonight.
Some of us got to put the hours in. All right, I'll be there
don't fall
stretching
off
at
the
like
truck.
5:30.
Don't fall off the truck.
I won't.
All right. Bye.
Kid's nuts.
Yeah. We need him there. That's the kid that eats the chicken palm sandwiches from Burger King.
Yeah, love it.
I should have probably brought that up to him.
Yeah.
And you wonder why he's, Vince Wilfork fat is what he says.
That is.
I think it's from the chicken palm.
I just
you
don't
got the protein.
know who else is playing? Is it all out of shape guys like you and him?
I think the whole league's out of shape, but yes, we're in trouble tonight. It's going to be bad.
There's only 5 of you, no subs.
No subs.
You have to play this entire game. You can't call somebody off the bench. No one can
You're
cover.
not allowed to. I'm going to make a call though to see, hey, is it at all possible? And let's just put one thing out there. My plantar fasciitis is as bad as it's ever been. So
If Nico, are you off today?
I am off today.
This is the game we might need to go to record.
oh, why? So I die? You guys want to broadcast my death? Is that what you want to do?
We need to get this podcast some notoriety.
It's not going to happen.
We need you to do
We
something.
got to do something. You might need to die.
I'm going to pull up from half court every time. I'm just going to come down. If you pull up from half court every time, you don't have to run that much. You think about it. If I just pull up, I'm going to say I'm taking up the ball. Just chuck up.
I feel like what you're going to do is you're going to be in defensive mode and you're going to be hanging around the net a lot.
Well, I'm me and Merck. The problem is I have to hustle more than Merck, that's not what I wanted. That's the only thing that I wish I didn't pick Merck because
What are you, the point guard?
No, but we can't have 2 people not getting back on defense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
So I wanted to be in Merck's position, fucking go from
I'm
3
trying
point
to figure
3 point
out
line.
who the fuck's on your team. I feel like you have nobody. Who? How do you
Our
guys
2 best
compete?
players are out.
Eddie and who else?
No, Eddie's playing. Oh no, okay. So Eddie's probably one of our best players.
I thought you. Eddie was your rock.
We got my guy Walter. He's about 55-year-old black dude, fucking unreal, and he's got just great morale. But he twisted his ankle 2 weeks ago, So he's taking.
So he's
a week off.
day-to-day?
We're getting ready for playoffs.
He's day to day.
He's day to day.
You're gonna make playoffs? You think your team's gonna make playoffs? I feel like you guys get fucking burned.
Hey,
Does everybody
first of
make
all,
playoffs?
Oh,
What are you
okay.
talking about? Everyone makes playoffs. First of all, and we lost twice. So
You've played 2 games.
I think we're 3-2.
No way.
Hasn't been
man.
5
There's no
weeks.
way. It's been 5
It
weeks.
hasn't been 5 weeks. There's no way.
There's 3 teams in the league.
There's 3.
There's 4 teams. 4 teams. Sorry.
Wait a minute. What?
No, this is week 5 or 6 we're in right now.
Okay.
Playoffs are starting, dude. You should come to a playoff game, but if you want to come, it's fine. I don't care. Yeah, so some of our guys are out. One guy has to work. What are we going to do? Tell him not to pay his bills? Come to the game? I mean,
Dude, they used to be.
so it is what it is. I'm not going to do anything special today. I'm going to just try not to die. That was my plan game 1, and it's going to be my plan game 6.
Just don't die.
Just don't die.
Are you on the court? Like, take us through what is your mind doing on the court? Are you chanting to yourself, don't die? Just please don't die.
I'm trying to rest. I'm a big, slow it down, guys. I'm always like, slow it down. Guys, let it come to you. So I'm a big one of those guys to the point guard. Like, hey guys, like in their head, let's slow it down, pace it out a little bit. We're not gonna be pushing this ball. Let's get the offense set. Get the offense set.
Everyone get in your spots.
Yeah. And I just try not to fuck up. That's it.
That's so good.
The
Defense,
best.
all I think about is
Brian.
I'm going to put my ass on someone's cock. So
Yeah.
I'm going to box them out.
That's it.
That's all I'm
Has
thinking.
there been
ass to cock?
any fights?
Not yet. Tonight would be one. So if I feel like it's getting out of control, I'll probably just start a fight and get kicked
Just
off.
to get kicked
Yeah,
off. I love
fuck
it. And then and then that's it. The game's done because you have no.
Then we got 4 people. Then everyone's going to probably hate me.
Bro.
But that's fine.
That's what. So you used
That
to
might be the
be
move.
able to do
Could be the
that.
move.
You
I
used to
think
be able
you-
to do it in softball when you come with 12, 13 guys. If you're just not having it or we're up by a ton or whatever, you just feel like you know what? We get thrown out right now. Watch
Yeah.
this shit. I'll just be yelling at the ump, and he's like, "Are you fucking serious? Who are you talking to?" Bro, fuck you, dude. And this is just some guy that's come to do this to do this game for $45.
Yeah.
He took a fucking Vespa
He's
here.
making $6 an hour.
Yeah.
Dude.
I thought Eddie was going to lose his mind last week. He got fouled down with 10 seconds left. He was ready to fucking lose it, dude.
I think the move is just as soon as the game starts, walk up and just blast one of the opponents right in the face.
Or the ref.
Or yeah,
Somebody.
no, or you could do it. Yeah, you could do it that way. You could do it the longest yard way, cut across
Listen,
the
I'm gonna
middle
be
and
honest.
hit the fucking ref right in the dick.
If I'm going to get kicked out, I'm going to make it count. It'll be a show. Like it always is. I think there's less of a chance because I got my little scream out earlier. So I feel like I was really wound tight today for some reason.
Let me tell you that
I feel less wound up.
We know you were wound up tight when you started. I woke up to you on a rant video about April Fools.
I know. I just can't deal with the April Fools people.
He woke up and just immediately chose violence.
Listen, I've been there so many of times, but let me tell you what you saying about letting out a scream, letting out a roar.
Gotta roll raw. That's what you need to do.
It is great.
It really is.
It is awesome.
Gets everything you need out.
It's very primal.
Yeah.
It is the equivalent of roar in the jungle. That's how I feel. I feel like sometimes after I just let out a big one out, you know what I mean? But
So
so
we're gonna try not to die tonight. Number one. Now let me ask you this question. I followed this stupid thing on Instagram. It was giving random facts. How many blimps do you think there are in the world?
Blimps?
Blimps.
In the entire world.
do you know, or is this just a question?
I know how many.
I want to say maybe, I'm saying it's under 5,000. Under 5,000.
We'll just give a number.
I'm going to say 3,600.
2,800.
25.
2,500?
No, 25.
Blimps?
Blimps total. So when you see a blimp, that's one of 25.
24 left of them.
Yes, there's 24 other
No,
blimps
in the whole world?
in the whole world, dude.
Is this a new thing? Because blimps are just obsolete.
Bro, look it up right
Always
now
been
how
like
much
that?
a blimp operator makes.
Probably a ton of money.
lot because
I would
There's
say
only 25 of them in the
I
world.
would say a shit ton of money. 2, I would never ever fucking in my life ever want to be in a blimp. I think blimps and hot air balloons are the stupidest
Wow,
things.
it is a huge range. 50,000 to 200,000.
What? How do you go from 50,000 to 200,000?
Doesn't make sense.
Experience?
That's the range. Yeah.
That's the range.
So
what
you've
if you
done
fly
time on one of the other 24 blimps that exist in the world.
We don't even have enough blimps to cover every state. I mean, not every state, I guess, needs a fucking blimp.
It's like I have more hoodies than there are blimps in the world.
Yes.
It makes zero sense that there's only 25 because I feel like how many blimps have you seen? I feel like I see a blimp almost every day. You feel like you see a lot of blimps.
That is such a lie.
Where do you see a blimp?
That is the stupidest.
Where do you
that
see
was
a
the most.
blimp?
That was the most outlandish
Doesn't even
and
make
wrong
sense,
thing somebody
dude.
has ever said.
Can I be honest? If a blimp ever drove by this window, I would love it.
I would let you fucking punch me right in the face.
You're going to tell me you don't see a lot of blimps?
No.
I do. I feel like I see the hood, the Goodyear one.
Where?
Now I'm gonna have to put an eye out on it.
I know you got to keep an eye.
Now
out.
you're gonna
This
see a ton
doesn't
of
make
blimps.
any sense.
Like, is there just one that hovers in Lynn? Like, do you
But I
just
bet
see
you
it?
that's why you thought there was
I haven't-
3,600 of them.
I know, but
Because you've seen a ton of them.
in the whole world. I mean, they're usually at like sporting events,
Yes.
like football games and shit. But like,
Yeah, they used to do a blimp cam like every fucking.
yeah, exactly, they had the blimp cam.
I'm pretty sure I thought NFL Fox had a fucking blimp.
Yeah, they do.
Why the fuck would you want to fly a blimp, bro? What if you fly into a bird and a bird just gets a huge ass fucking hole in the blimp?
Listen, I don't get it. I don't know why there's only 25 blimps. I know I see a blimp every day, so that's why it's so shocking.
It just doesn't even.
There's 25 blimps in the whole world, or let alone what? Let's just call it the U.S.
Maybe
This
we got
kid
one
says
on
he's-
Boston.
This kid
Maybe
says
there's
he
a
sees
Boston
one
blimp.
Yeah, I don't
every
know.
day.
I don't know what's like
Is there a Boston blimp?
I don't know what's like a crazy fact that there's only 25 blimps in existence, or Al sees one every day.
I see one. I guarantee I see multiple a year, dude.
No, you said every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Every day.
Go back on the tape.
He
You said
drives.
it.
He's just filling up his gas tank.
So you know what? That was the
craziest.
That's the craziest thing, man. Because I see a blimp like every day. Like, what the? I don't remember the last time I seen a blimp. I have no idea. But yet the homeboy over here apparently is just.
Yeah, it's because there's a hood blimp that goes all around New England, so I definitely see it all the time. I don't know why I'm even fucking getting gassed up about this.
Because it's not that.
Across the state, including during the Boston Marathon, Dick's Sporting Goods got a blimp. It's all about us here. Let's look at the Goodyear blimp schedule right now. Where is it?
Goodyear blimp. That's what it is.
I feel like there was always one like at wrestling,
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Like
like in the 90s.
how else are you getting that fucking? How else are you getting that visual of everything?
A helicopter.
Goodyear blimp
That's also a good point.
isn't going to be around for a while.
What?
Goodyear blimp's not coming to us at all. Because you know why? This is hood territory, baby.
Yeah.
This is the hood skies.
It's like, you know what it is? It's probably like food trucks, how you have to get.
yeah, exactly. They got the whole
They get
airspace.
the territories.
So yeah,
Hood has all of New England.
listen, hey, take a picture of blimps in the sky and send them to me. Tag
But I
me
feel
in.
like if you're going to be a blimp, like throw stuff out of it.
No, Justin. What the fuck are you talking about?
Am I
They
wrong,
fucking
or is a
suck.
blimp
I want you to
just a
throw,
hot?
like, throw
Is it
hoods
just a hot air balloon?
It's pretty much, but not.
Dude,
'Cause
it's
I don't think
definitely
it-
like a
it
hot
is-
air balloon.
it's
Like with the
filled with-
motor?
Is there a bathroom?
has a-
Is there a bathroom on a blimp?
Have you ever seen the inside of a blimp?
No.
It's like a cockpit.
Right. So is there a
like an-
bathroom?
looks like
So it's-
there has to
I
be a
assume
bathroom.
there must be.
I mean, how are we landing this fucking blimp?
I gotta look this up. Inside of a blimp, because I don't even know if I know what's. I've only
Like,
seen the outside.
what
every
is
day.
there more space in that submarine that went fucking down to the Titanic,
I
or
like
in a
randomly
blimp?
watched how it's made. It looks like a cockpit.
Oh, it looks like a fucking. This looks better than your house, Nico.
Let me see. That's a blimp,
Yeah, dude. Inside of a blimp's nice.
bro. That's not a blimp. That's a fucking Airbus. That's an Airbus. That's not a blimp.
Dude, it's saying blimp. Look at this is the Goodyear one.
All right, well, that's the Goodyear one, but what you were just looking at was an Airbus.
Can I? But you know, when everyone thinks of a blimp, they always think Goodyear.
Yeah,
You notice
Goodyear
that?
blimp, yeah.
They
Yeah.
always think Goodyear.
100%.
Do you know what's kind of weird to me?
Well, they're only one of 25. So,
But
yeah, of course.
Goodyear- what I don't get-
is there multiple Goodyear blimps?
So Goodyear has a blimp. They're known for the blimp, but they're really known for making tires, right? Goodyear tires.
Yeah.
And there's no tires on a blimp.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
I was watching, I don't know what it was. I think it was like opening day and they do the jet flyovers.
Yeah.
How much do you think it's costing like us as taxpaying citizens for the flying over every game? Like what else are you guys
Every game is a lot, but it does make me feel super American. Like we're just going to go fucking bomb a third world country. I want that to drop a nuke.
I want to know how much it's
go
costing for those flyovers.
I just think of Call of Duty. I'm like, enemy AC-130 inbound.
I would assume one flyover has to cost in the $25,000 range. That's 3 fighter jets coming over. It has to, just in gas. I don't know. Look that up.
You can't even fit like a piece of paper between their wings. They're so close together. Like, fuck, bro.
Right.
That's how you know I could never do that.
I have the number.
We have a number.
So the range is kind of skewed. So I would love your guesses per event for how much does it cost taxpayers
Total?
Yeah. For a flyover.
See, I like what I don't like. I don't like this question, and they do it with everything. They do, the president cost this much when he went golfing here. I want to see a full itinerary of what they're saying the prices cost. Like, what are they putting in that stat pad in this? So I think this is a stat pad issue. I'm going to say $50,000.
I was going to go somewhere around the lines of $70,000 to $75,000.
Okay, 450,000 to over $1 million per event.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to know why.
What a ridiculous number!
It doesn't make sense. Like, throw 3 pilots. Us 3 could do a flyover. We could do a flyover. So you tell me using that much gas? How much gas could they use?
That's crazy, bro.
Well, where are they flying from? You're right. So here's the thing.
Yeah, where are they coming from? They have to come from
anywhere that you go. They're gonna go to the nearest airbase, guys.
Yeah. So there has to be airbases everywhere. Yeah, you're right.
Just think, if they get a flyover in Philly, like your closest one might be like Fort Bragg from fucking North Carolina.
With that said, that's the most useful tax dollars I've ever spent. I'll give that every single time. I'll actually pay more taxes for more flyovers. There's nothing I get. I get like rock hard on a
It's
fucking
$80,000 just in gas. Just
use
in the
that
fuel.
much gas, huh?
80,000. That's going to be great for the environment.
Is that like an overtime shift?
What do you mean?
No, you have to be part of. You have to have probably
It's
a certain
military, so
you have to
with
do a
it-
certain qualification.
Yeah, they're just already there. Probably.
They're already there. They just get assigned that duty for the day, I assume.
Do you know what the craziest thing is? Is like,
Hey, you got the Giants game at fucking 12:50 flyover.
dude, I don't want to do the Giants game. I want to do the Jets game.
Dude, what the fuck?
If you think about it, like, what else are these fighter pilots doing that are stationed here? It's like we're not at war.
I know.
So it's like, hey, they're either going to stand around.
My question is,
That's a good point.
Could someone, some fucking nut, could they drop a bomb on a stadium just to be like,
Oh,
fuck
yeah. Some psychopath, 100% they could.
I wonder if
You know
they
what
just,
else
is there
somebody
like,
could do? Could just literally, and this would be probably one of the scariest things to ever witness, is if one of those ever just took a head dive into the stadium, like, and just took out like
But I feel like
10,000 people.
I feel like
just imagine that. Imagine being on the other end of that you woke up that day in your death.
you're just going to
it's going to happen one day.
Your death
It's
note.
definitely
Yeah,
going to happen.
now that I just said it, it's going to happen one day.
Yeah.
I think that's more realistic than the bomb because they probably have to like
There's
some type of like
more than
inventory
just
situation.
one person in the aircraft hitting a button, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
That's also true. It's also probably not solos. There's other people in there. But let's just
But
say.
I know if you're doing the thing and you just go,
Just think about if you're just going and you just go, boom. There, once you make that decision to go down.
His wife.
April Fool's.
Now that's an April Fool's.
That's
That's an April Fool's.
Yeah, that's an April Fool's joke.
You ever watch? Yeah. That's an April Fool's.
No one's ever done that.
April Fools. We see today someone's doing a flyover in MLB game. It's like near miss.
Yeah.
Some of those guys,
You're in a ton of trouble.
that was one of the best movies. I'm all over the place, but that was one of the best movies I ever watched in a theater. Was Top Gun 2.
Yeah, that was good.
That was
Would
ama-
you guys ever?
Weren't you high during that one?
No.
Yeah, I'm high pretty much during every movie.
No,
so
we were hammered.
I thought we
were
made you take 100 grams of.
No, that was when we went. For
that
my
was
birthday.
fucking Halloween.
This
for
was. We
Justin's
went to see
birthday.
Top Gun like
The day your mother died.
The day my mother died. We all got together.
Yeah, the day of the funeral.
You
Later
see
that
how
night.
he's always trying to make it about himself?
I bought all those tickets. I had all the points for AMC. It cost us what? It was
Fuck
like
off.
10 of us. It cost us. It cost us like 20. It cost us like $20. That was awesome, bro. That was fucking. That was unbelievable. But did you guys see, like, I don't know if I reposted it or not. I didn't repost it. I sent it in my group chat and Instagram, bro. Tom Cruise was doing a stunt for this new Day of Reckoning Part 2, jumping from building to building, and absolutely snaps his ankle in half.
Dude, this is what happens between every movie. That's why he's very impressive. Like there's always one stunt that goes like crazy viral. Did you see the one where he was jumping from building to building and broke his arm like 2 years ago?
Yeah, he's a maniac.
The guy's fucking gone.
No, the guy's fucking gone, bro.
Dude,
right there. Oh,
no, yeah, that one I've already seen. This one,
his ankle's just sideways.
I looked down. He knew he had broken his ankle. I crawled over the wall just to get past camera because I knew this is the take. First thing he did.
It was the only take they did too.
First thing he did was look at the camera. Did you get that?
It's gonna be me at what's it called?
Oh my, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what the? Hate on Tom Cruise.
He's a beast.
He's a dog. He's a dog.
100% a dog, dude.
He's a dog. He's might be a weirdo. Does not mean that you're not a dog.
You got to separate people's personal life from what they're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
He's the
true,
opposite.
100%.
Tom Cruise is the opposite of someone like Everyday Maggie. You don't like Everyday Maggie's content, but you probably assume she's probably a half decent girl to talk to.
Yeah.
I think it's the opposite with Tom Cruise.
Right.
Tom Cruise has got unbelievable content, but I would never want to be stuck in a room with him. So
No,
it's
you'd
the
probably wanna
complete
blow your
Honestly,
brains
though, like I feel like he would be good to get like hammered with. I don't know.
I don't think he drinks.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Yeah, he drinks oxygen water or hydrogen.
Yeah,
water.
I don't know. He's too weird. I feel like I would get caught up in some shit if Tom Cruise, like he would just be in your face.
Well, Tom Cruise, you gotta imagine like
with his weird teeth. It's just like
Imagine
you don't know which one's the center tooth.
you hang out with Tom Cruise and then you roofie him. Not roofie him, but you spike him.
Then you rape him.
No. What's the word I'm fucking looking for? You dose him.
All right, we're dosing him.
You dose him.
Yep.
So you give him some like fucking mushrooms or you fucking or like some ecstasy or something.
Okay.
And then you're hanging out with Tom Cruise.
Well, if you're giving him ecstasy, you're probably gonna fuck him.
Yeah, wait.
I don't know where this is going. I don't know where he's
I
going
don't
with
know
it.
why you want to fuck Tom
No,
Cruise.
you're saying.
so bad. This is the third time you said you want
But
to
you
fuck
are
him.
saying. I was just trying to finish.
I will
this.
say, I
This
will
is your
say,
first
Justin,
thought.
you did say if we give him ecstasy, like no
It's
one
like,
else.
actually, the
I
one-
said I was trying to get to dose him. Like
You
so
wanna
he's
be-
like,
you-
What's your
you
point? So you
basically-
want to dose him just to hang out with him, or you want to dose him to get something out of him?
no, dose him to hang out with him. I feel like he'd be fun.
No, hang out with them dosed.
Here's my thing: if Tom Cruise came up,
He
to me
wants
right
to
now,
Bill Cosby.
If Tom Cruise
I
came
want
up
to
to
fuck
me,
him, guys.
he opened up the door and it was like, dude, I'm looking for the second Tom Cruise. Or like, I need a wingman. Like, you got to do this, this, and this, and this, and you'll be set for life. I'll do this, this, and this, and this. Like, I would become a fucking Scientologist for that. Like, that's what Will Smith did. Like, yeah, you're gonna go through some weird years, but you're set for life.
You're gonna go through some weird.
You're gonna go for some weird years. Like, look at Will Smith. He's got his ups, his downs. He's trying to make his way back.
I don't know how he.
I could definitely be talked into Scientology.
How did he stay with his wife?
Who? Oh, well,
Like
that's what I'm
how?
saying, because I think she's higher up than him in the Scientologist shit. I think that's what it is.
Gotta be.
It is. They're like, look at the higher ups are like, well, I can't believe Will stayed with you.
Yeah.
And she's like, rub my head.
Rub my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, do we have anything else we want to get into?
She played a hell of a role in the TV show Gotham.
She was good.
Just
She was
wanna
good
put that
in Gotham.
out there.
I liked Gotham. I liked
I like Gotham. I didn't finish the last season. I'd be doing that sometimes. Ooh, bro. Remember how I used to fucking praise Reach It to you guys? That's a great show.
Yeah.
The latest season is like easily the fucking worst thing that I've ever watched. Unfortunate. They go to Maine, and I just want to let you guys know this before we fucking depart. They have the head lady at like the DEA that he works with got the Boston accent. And guys, when I tell you it's brutal, like bad to listen to. It is like beyond godly. Like Rachel. Like it's so fucking and her fucking name's like McNally or something. It's so fucking brutal. This guy in the past that guy's built like a fucking semi truck, and he's hooking up with this like this lady that they got to play the detective. She really looks like she should be outside of like a convenience store, like just scalping change. But yeah, very underwhelming. Very I can't really tell anybody to really watch it unless you watch season 1 and 2. Season 1 and 2, unreal. This third season, I don't know what the fuck we're watching. Invincible, another great show. Let me see. Anything else? Nope. Good.
We are going to do a song.
Oh, he's got a song because he didn't have to worry about the Google machine, he said
I
today.
didn't have to do the Googling at the same
I
time.
hope fuck off's in there.
Backseat driver.
Backseat driver.
Just wanna ride you.
How do you guys even remember that song?
It's a song they actually like.
I would have never remembered it until he sung it.
I don't even think to be honest with you, I haven't heard that song. And
Driver.
you know, I do have a music video to that song.
I know you do. You like come out of a fucking trunk or something.
No, that's a different song.
That's a different song. Justin.
That's a different song,
That's a different song.
that did happen.
Y'all thinking of Never Going Back.
But that did happen. You did come out of a trunk.
He did come out of a trunk
Never Going Back.
with some real classic
Backseat
girls.
Driver. It was Backseat Driver.
With some fucking take-home material in your house.
Backseat Driver was in Florida.
Backseat driver. I just wanna ride you.
Thinking. I don't even remember the lyrics.
See, he's bad.
Dude.
Don't get too excited.
One hand on the wheel and the hand on your chest. The way you move your body and the way you move them breasts.
Is that how it goes?
I think that's very
so
close.
he raps it?
Yes, he speeds up.
Okay.
I do speed up. The way you move your body and the way you... I forget the fucking lyrics, dude.
I don't like the...
Then there's the other song that I like. What does California have that I don't? What's that one, Justin?
What's in California that I can give to you?
Yes.
That I can't give to you. I forget all the lyrics of my own songs. Is that horrible?
Yeah, that's pretty fucking bad. I really thought that artist just like definitely knew their
bad.
songs.
That is bad.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get a reference here. So what's the name of that song?
And I got the worst memory in the world.
Right, your memory's trash. And your accents are trash.
Song about a girl.
This about a song about a girl that set out and fucked my world. Something. I mean, fucking basically,
about her.
yeah.
And the days winding down, and she's nowhere
Where to be found.
I can't stop
Thinking about her.
So you're doing a song right now. Justin's doing an episode song. This is his new thing.
So we're gonna. I can do whatever. Do you want me to do rap? Do you want me to do hip hop? Do you want me to do a pop punk? Do you want me to do what kind of genre you want me to do?
What
heavy
having
metal?
What? Okay, hold on.
Yes, heavy metal.
Heavy metal. Fuck
He
it.
hasn't done heavy metal yet.
Okay, so do heavy metal.
It's gonna be like, oh, fuck off. Fuck off.
yeah.
We'll do death metal. All right, so it's calculating. We're generating right now.
So now you're generating the song. So do you okay. So are you just putting keywords in and then it writes it?
So yes and no.
Explain it. Just
I mean,
explain. Like,
you want to go into further? Yeah, what? You want to go into a further fucking...
What I did here, usually I don't do this. Usually I write lyrics out.
okay.
Here I wrote bullet points throughout the whole episode. Then I went to ChatGPT. I said, help me write a song with these bullet points. It spit out a song. I don't even know what it says. I didn't even read it.
Okay. I like this better.
Then I went back and put it into the song generator. I chose that I wanted to be metal, a male singer, and it spits out 2 songs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to listen to one of the 2 songs and I'll pick the song that will play and I'll send it to you.
Or do you want to just play both?
What to California?
Yeah, let's get some Bernard Cozy going.
We can't even do that.
Yeah, you don't even fucking own your own music.
We can't even do that.
No, I do that because you can't do it because I own my own music. I get paid
Yeah.
from, that's my fucking, not my LLC. What's it called?
Your property, your IP?
I guess, yeah, we can say IP.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say. Did I have anything else to bring up?
Here's the new golf store at Assembly Row. Check it out.
It's good. I already said it was good time.
I understand.
Oh, he's listening to it. What's today? Today's April 1st. April Fools. Listen, Rafael Devers does need to come out of his fucking slump right now. He's 0 for 20.
Listen, Al. When you make
it's all mental?
Just like, first of all, baseball is 1,010% all mental. Once you put yourself there, though, and once again, we go back to people make the decisions that they make, and then they have to live with the decisions that they make. Okay. Once Rafi Devers showed up to camp early, he was doing great, down weight. As soon as he heard that they signed Bregman, he left Fort Myers for like almost 3 fucking weeks, it seemed. And then came back with 2 weeks left in spring training. Barely played. Struck out like 4 times in like the 2 games he played. And now it's one of 2 things. It's either he's just not giving a fuck or like, bro, he's just not in baseball shape. But like, I don't understand how you strike out that much.
The more and more that I hear about this guy, he reminds me of you.
Okay, I don't really know how that works besides the fact that we're thick, heavy-set men that absolutely smash the ball that are lefties.
And love ice cream. He loves ice cream. You don't remember when he first came here? He was just like, they were like, oh, you're going to drink to celebrate? He's like, well, I'm going to eat some ice cream. So he loves ice cream.
That's why I love Rafi Devers.
And he loses his mind and just leaves. So like, that's what I think happened. And now he's in a little bit of a slump. You were in a slump with this girl. Now you're getting back into it. So I think if we give him a couple more weeks, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
You got to get over the fact he's a fucking terrible third baseman. He's a terrible third baseman. He's like the worst defensive third baseman in the league.
That's been on record for 3 weeks. I give him until the middle of this month because you've been playing baseball now for a week. I'd give it to the middle of the month.
Would you DFA anyone right now? You think it's too early?
Would I cut Rafi Devers?
No. DFA. Like I don't mean DFA. Like put him down to what? Not him. I'm not talking about him. Anyone else on the roster? Can't do it to him. Is there anyone else on the roster you'd throw down to the minors for a little bit and bring up one of these young guts, little Roman Anthony, little fucking Marcelo Maya?
I see it differently. I see that as long as the Red Sox stay the way that they are, those guys won't move till at least June. If injury does play, Trevor Story.
Yeah,
Bregman gets hit with a pitch up and in.
I can figure Trevor Story getting hurt again.
I don't see where it becomes. If it's an infielder, it's Meyer. If it's an outfielder, I think that it's still
good.
I think that it
Picked one.
I think that it could still be Meyer. But it's as long as him and Anthony are cranking and doing their thing, and the Red Sox, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I've been trying to make a vocal point to watch the game, to watch at least a piece of the game every game, and I broke my streak yesterday. I wasn't able to watch because I had to go golfing, and the game was at 2:36 in the afternoon.
I don't know what it is about baseball. I just like.
I like it. I don't know.
Summertime?
I like it.
I don't know what it is.
You don't like it.
Watching it is like the most boring thing ever.
I disagree with you.
If you get 2 good teams, I love it. Like Sunday Night Baseball was pretty dope. Like being able to watch Tatis, I love that. That's my boy.
Baseball is an October sport for me.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
I think that baseball season, I stand on that. The fact that the baseball season is far too long. They should cut it to like 40 games.
Did you get it?
It should be like 125 fucking games, bro.
The worst part is every time I start recording, everyone and their mother needs to talk to me for some reason. Then as soon as I come off here, no one will answer my call.
All right.
Just one of those things.
So listen.
This is called 25 Blimps.
Yes, we're gonna. This is gonna be the outro. So, is there anything else we want to talk about before we hit play and end this fucking?
So you don't want us to talk through this. You just want us to not react whatsoever.
No, you can react. I'm just saying it's the outro.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Okay. Remember, you got to keep it playing.
from Nico's dad, and brownie's so good, make you cry like a Chad. Nico's got that awareness, like intellect real, like he's breaking down stocks with a cinnamon meal. Meanwhile, Al's at the Y trying to throw hands, men's league short-staffed, he don't give a damn. And somewhere deep in a suburban cruise, Al may or may not wanna kiss Tom Cruise. No judgment here, just sip your Coke slow, while Brendan's in the corner looking like a snack show. Only 25 blimps in the sky today, and I'm stuck watching Al nearly fight mid-play.
Song bangs.
Justin tells his aunt to fuck off and leave, while Merck's hitting threes like he's Philip Seymour Hoffman in peace. We got retirement tips from Nico's dad, and brownie's so good, make you cry like a Chad. The espresso's gone, my shirt's a mess. The cat's on the sill, life's full of stress. McDonald's bag in the passenger seat.
Where is the McDonald's, by the way?
I just thought about that. It's right out front. Right at the gate.
Goes contemplating stocks and fate, while Brendan spreads like jam on a paper plate. Justin's flipping birds, we just vibe. Merch chucking threes, yeah, he's keeping it live.
This is pretty much of a jam. I like the heavy metal. Who's the player comp for this?
Only 25 blimps in the world, no lie. And we're all just trying to get by, with espresso stains and brownies divine, and thoughts of Tom Cruise in Al's mind. Only 25 blimps in the sky today, but this crew, we're 26 in our own weird way.
Okay. What was that ending? With 26, with the 26 blimp? I kind of like that. We are fat.
That's good. Bro, that's the best song ever.
Yeah.
Ever. That song banged.
That song
sounded like we were opening up Monday Night Raw, bro. That's exactly what
it sounded like.
It sounded like fucking sativa, ladies and gentlemen. That's exactly what
That was
impressive that AI did that. That's impressive.
Saliva.
Right. Sativa, saliva. Whoever it is.
Is that a wrestler?
No,
No, I don't remember. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, do you want it? Oh, do you need it?
No.
We might need to take all the episode songs and then upload them to Spotify.
That's what I'm saying. Just do it. I get like one play of each one, but who cares?
Who cares?
Bro.
You got them all saved?
Yeah.
Dude, that was the best song in the world. Like, this song gonna be fucking amped.
I'm listening to that the whole ride home.
That was a good. That
25 lives in the sky today. What's that second line? And I'm stuck watching Al nearly fight mid-play. Oh God, what a fucking jam! That was great. That was a good one.
Unbelievable.
That is, yeah.
I felt like Nico's. I think you literally smashed the nail on the head when you said it's like the vignettes from
It's definitely
Monday Night Raw.
100%. That song could be an intro to a Monday Night Raw or a SmackDown, whatever you want to call it.
I mean,
that was amazing.
we keep having reoccurring themes with espresso and
Yeah,
with
it
these
does seem
songs.
like
I
that.
don't know. They're doing like wicked good jobs to like tying it all in. That was fucking sick.
Sick. All right, this episode is brought to you by the Brown Jug, 1014 Revere Beach Parkway, Chelsea, Massachusetts. Should I do it like
You should read
Jay
it
Hurley?
like that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Brown Jug, Chelsea, Massachusetts, on 1-617-884-9579. Brown Jug, restaurant.com. I don't even know if that's the right address.
I don't.
At
It's
the
1014 Revere Beach
the
Parkway.
original Brown Jug in Chelsea. Go check them out on Instagram. Go follow them. They do deliver. They delivered to us Monday in Malden. Go call them up. Go get some pizza. Get the best pizza of your life. Justin's a double dough guy.
I am
I like my single dough, to be honest.
double dough.
Sausage and garlic knocked my dick back into my asshole. That's the type of ad read you get on the Bad Brain podcast. So if anyone wants to, nut up or shut up, hit us up. Go to the Brown Jug. We'll probably be down there later, just burning through Keno. Tiff will be running around, just banging her head against walls, I bet. just running like one of those sim characters that's like out of hand.
I'll be there tomorrow. I'm going there tomorrow.
Just be bouncing back and forth. All right, guys. See ya. We'll see you next week. Fuck you, Fat Sucker, per usual. Peace.